Welcome. Hump Day Wednesday it is. Thank you for tuning in to the Be a CEO live show. Welcome. Drop in the comments and let me know where you are tuning in to me live from. I am in Irving, Texas, which is just a little city outside of Dallas, Texas. My name is Michi Renee. I am a business and monetization coach and the COO and co-founder of the Unicorn Tribe. I help Christian women ditch the hustle mentality to build and scale an impactful online business, nonprofit, or ministry in flow and alignment to make consistent profits so that they can have the life they love and the business, nonprofit, or ministry they have been called to. Drop a hashtag live if you are watching me live and a hashtag replay if you are watching the replay. And for those of you who know anything about me, I'm always on my What's in Your Cup segment. Although right now I am not drinking anything but water, but normally I would be having some type of tea. Thank you so much for tuning in to the Be a CEO live show. I bring this to you live every Wednesday at 12 noon Central Standard Time inside the Unicorn Tribe Facebook group. This week, we will be talking about how to get the love you once had back in your life and in your business. You can also listen to the full podcast episode on all the major platforms. I had a special guest on this week. Her name was Leslie George, and she will be giving out more information than what I am giving out today. You can find that podcast. It's called Doing Business with God, and that's all over all of the major platforms: Google, iTunes, Apple, Audible, Amazon. Everywhere you can think of, the podcast is available on there. I will also link it in the comments below after the live is done. I don't know if you guys are like me. I've been in several different stages and several different places in my life and in my business in the past. I have had times before I rebranded my business in 2019 where I didn't have a direction. I didn't know where my business was going. I was kind of all over the place, not really sure what I wanted to be doing, who I wanted to be doing it with, how I wanted to be doing it. So I started and stopped many businesses since I started my entrepreneurial journey. And one of the major things that I found looking back is I was doing things for money. So I was putting money first in all of the business endeavors, all of the different things that I was doing in my life. And I was coming from a place of money versus serving. So once I switched it around and put serving over selling, that's what made all the difference in my business. And it really made me understand how and why I was in the space that I was in, and how I was, why I was feeling like I was feeling. I was feeling like there was more that I should be doing. There's more that I should be doing. Who I should be doing it with. I just knew that there was something bigger out there for me personally, for my life, for my business, the calling that God had on me. And one of the biggest aha moments for me was I was not being authentic in showing up in who I am. Meaning, I tried to compartmentalize my relationship with God. And so I kept that separate from my business. I didn't lead with the fact that I'm a Christian, that this is a Christian business. I didn't lead with those things. And so therefore, I wasn't showing up in my full authenticity. I was not um, being exactly who I know I needed to be in order to do the work that God had for me to do. It was once I decided that I was going to be, as they say, loud and proud, and I put God first and foremost in my life and in my business. I was able to um, step outside of the box, step outside of the mainstream and do what I know that I needed to be doing. And so, with that being said, I really started looking at what is my passion? What is the one thing that I can't not do? And I know that that's not proper English, but that's the only way that I can describe it, the double negative. So you get the impact. So, what is that one thing that you can't not do? That one thing is your passion. That's the thing that you are here on this planet. That one thing is what you are on this planet to do. And when you're doing something outside of that, you are missing the mark on the people that God has for you to lead and guide. I want you to do some homework after you listen to this. Matter of fact, I have a 7-day clarity boot camp that you can take that will help you get to your passion point, help you get clear in 7 days. Figure out what your passion is, what that thing was, that spark that was the reason you started your business in the first place. What was that? What was that? Come back to that. What was your initial dream that you had for your business? I know for me, the initial dream that I had for my business is the dream that I still have now, even though I rebranded. I wanted to teach women, to help women rise up to take their rightful place in their life and in their business. And, whatever it is that they're doing, whether it's for profit, nonprofit, a ministry, whatever. So, what dream did you have for your business initially? And how far off track have you gotten with that? My off track moments were I had a publishing company, I had a mobile bakery, I was doing, career counseling. I was doing all kinds of other stuff that was not it. I was doing all kind of other stuff that wasn't it. And so I had to really, come back to my passion. I got frustrated with it. I put my business down. I did a wide variety of other different things trying to make money. And that's where I went wrong. I was trying to make money versus serving my audience. The money is the byproduct of the service. If Jesus was a servant, what makes us think we're any different than that? What makes us think we're any different than that? The bottom line is you have to serve in whatever capacity you're in, whether you're working a 9 to 5, whether you have a side hustle, whether you're in multi-level marketing, whether you have a coaching business, you're a VA, a course creator, you have products, you're a service-based business, whatever it is, you have to serve your clients. If you are trying to sell to them, you're going to continue to struggle in life and in business because it's not about any of that. It's about service at the core of it. How are you serving the people that are crossing your path? And I've had someone tell me, well, I make skincare products. How am I serving somebody? Well, if that person has bad skin, bad acne, and your products help them clear up their skin even 50%, that's a boost to their self-confidence. That's a boost to their self-worth. So now you've served your client. So now she's willing to pay you $500 for that product because it got results. She saw a transformation. But you didn't go in there trying to sell her your $500 bottle of whatever. You served her in a way that she saw a huge transformation and she was willing to pay you whatever she needed to pay you to make that happen. Where are you missing that in your business? Where are you missing that in your nonprofit? Where are you missing that in your ministry? Go back to the basis. Serve. That's it. If you serve, money will come. I know for me personally, sometimes I have had God say to me clearly, and then He's had people come and confirm it, or I'll see something in a book, in a newspaper, on TV, whatever the case may be, that, I'm supposed to work with someone at a reduced cost. I'm supposed to work with them for free. I'm supposed to give the service away. And you know what? I trust my intuition and I trust my gut, and know that if God is telling me to work with that person, I know I'm going to get blessed on the back end. So, no, I'm not saying that you're not worthy of getting paid. Don't misconstrue what I'm saying. What I am saying to you is sometimes the spirit will lead you to do things that seem ridiculous. And I'm telling you, when they seem ridiculous, that's where your greatest blessings come. Don't ignore ridiculousness. Don't ignore it. So if it's ridiculous, the more ridiculous it is, I always say, the more ridiculous it is, the higher and greater your blessing is going to be. Point number 3, what is your strategy that you're going to use to get your passion back, to get your dreams back on track? What are you going to do? What are you going to do to get that back on track? I know clients that I've had in the past when I was doing life coaching and, just talking with friends and family, they have no idea when, how, or where they lost their spark. They didn't even know that they weren't dreaming anymore, that they had left their dreams at the corner and they had been gone for years and decades. And they were just moving around in their life and their business with no spark, with no passion, just doing something to say it's done. No, you got to have fun. And if you've lost your passion, first thing you need to do is pray about it. Ask God to bring it back. Get your spark back, get your mojo back. If that's, you need to lose some weight, your skin is, not clear, your hair is falling out, or whatever the case may be, your business is not doing as well as it has been in the past. Maybe it's stagnant and you need to pivot. You need a new strategy to breathe life into the mission and vision of your company. Revisit those things. Your mission and vision don't stay your mission and vision for the lifetime of your business. They change, they evolve, and they grow along with you. When was the last time you visited that? When was the last time you checked in to see? Because maybe you've outgrown your current business model and you need to up level, you need to scale, you need to breathe life into it again. You need to add another revenue stream. You need to monetize your business in a different way. That's my jam. That's what I do. I'm able to help people take one idea and make 7 different ways to make money off of it, whether it's active or passive. Maybe your business is stagnant because you need something else. You need to do something different. And in order to do that, it starts with you. Nothing happens without a plan. Nothing happens without a strategy. Nothing happens without implementation. Nothing happens without action. And you can't be mad at anyone except for yourself if nothing changes. You have to change first, and everything else changes after that. Get with like-minded communities on Facebook. Feel free to join mine under Unicorn Tribe. That's UNIKORNTRYBE. It is a faith-based community. You want to be around like-minded people. You have to be. They're going to feed your soul. They're going to push you up, bump you up, take you to the next level. Hey, Courtney, thank you for tuning in. Good message. Find your passion as fast as possible, or it's like you are wandering. Yes, it is. It's like being a nomad without passion. You know, Mitch Sitton says plan, strategize, implement. Absolutely. You have to plan, strategize, and implement. If you do not, you will be left behind. Don't just let your skills, your gifts, your talents go to waste. Don't let them go to waste. God gave them for you for a reason. There are people waiting for you to show up. There's people waiting to hear your voice. And until you do your part, you got a whole group of people out here who are perishing because you didn't step up. It's not just for you. Matter of fact, let me correct that. It's not for you at all. It's for the people that God wants you to impact. If you need support, if you need help, reach out, connect. I'm here. I'm here because I have been where you are. And it's not fun and it doesn't feel good. But it does when you get your mojo back, like Stella getting her groove back. When you get that passion back, when you get that spark back, you're going to do what you need to do. You're going to attract the people that you need to attract. They're going to start finding you. They're going to start reaching out to you. You're not going to have to do so much work. That's how you'll know is if you're in the right vein, is if you are doing what you need to do, the people will find you. You will not have to find them. One of the things that I teach in my programs is to ditch the hustle mentality. You do not have to hustle. You can operate your life and your business with ease and flow. I will be doing my 5-day signature workshop at the beginning of February, the 8th through the 13th. It's called Be a CEO, and that workshop is going to go into all of this in a deeper level. Courtney says that's deep. It's not for you, but for the people that God is connecting you with, absolutely. It took me a while to get that. I got that last year. And when I finally got that, and I was like, okay, this ain't about me. Let me do what God tell me to do. Let me do that. Let's see if this plan will work. That in December of 2019, that's when I transitioned my business into what I have now, was in December of 2019. For me, that one is tough. Ditch the hustle. I've been a hustler for a long time. Courtney, when I say ditch the hustle, I mean the mentality that hustle mentality is, if you think about it and really sit down with it, that comes out of lack, out of scarcity, out of fear that you're not going to have enough, that you have to do all this extra exorbitant amount of work that you don't have to do. All you have to do is be in ease, in flow, in alignment. That's it. You don't have to hustle. When you're doing what you're supposed to be doing, there is no hustle. But when you're out of alignment, then absolutely you will hustle all day, every day to do something that you're not meant to do. That's the prophetic, your experience you mentioned last year. Yeah, last year I had a whole lot of prophetic experiences. I started where it all started from is I started going to a morning prayer group. I met the apostle on the line. Her name is Apostle Crystal Samuels with A Prophet Called to the Nations Ministry. She was on the line for a virtual Bible study that I was attending, and found out that she had a prayer line. And one of my prayers over the years had been, God help me, teach me how to pray. I didn't really know how to do that, how to intercede for other people, and what that looked like and all that stuff. And so I found out about the prayer line, and I found out it was at 5 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I'm like, whoo, that's 4 a.m. Central Time. Now I'm having this conversation with God now, because he my homeboy, and that's how I talk to him, right? So I'm like, okay, God, I don't know about that. 5 a.m. Eastern Time, that means that's 4 a.m. Central. And so that means I got to get up at 3:45 a.m. to be somewhat coherent so that I can, participate actively on this prayer line. Yeah, I got you for one day a week. Yeah, that's what I told God. I got him for one day a week. I was going to go on the prayer line on Fridays, and that was it. I could commit to one day a week at 3:45 a.m. in the morning. So, needless to say, it's been almost a year, and I've been getting up at 3:45 a.m. 3 days a week, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, for almost a year now. So, never tell God what you gonna do, because he will have another plan for you. And so out of that prayer line, I have gotten so many revelations, so much growth, so much knowledge, so many things off of that line. And the number one thing is, it ain't about me and none of this. Not in my business, not in my life. It's all for his glory. So I give it to him. My business, my life, my kids, my husband that I don't have, I'm calling him forth in Jesus' name. Where you at? Come find your wife. I'm in Irving, Texas. Where you at? But anyway, so I've just given everything over to him, and I am grateful and thankful for that prayer line. Because it has brought me so much growth. Just I'm amazed at myself sometimes. I'm amazed at the people on the line. I'm amazed at the blessings and the things that have come forth off of that line. Prophetic word, just things that I could have never imagined on my own. Just what intercessory prayer does for people. Who knew? Is all I can say. Is level up your prayer life. Level up your prayer life. And I have an actual podcast episode that's coming up tomorrow, that's dropping tomorrow at noon CST, about leveling up your prayer life. But anyway, guys, I've talked way longer than I anticipated. I appreciate you guys so much tuning in to me live every Wednesday for the Be a CEO live show. If you have missed any of this, you can find it on my YouTube channel in the IGTV series. And as always, join me in the Unicorn Tribe Facebook group. I am Michi Renee with the Unicorn Tribe. Have the most amazing day ever. Bye.